What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? So listen, it's about to be a sad day for somebody. I don't know if y'all saw my video that I posted, my short. I'm letting go of the bullshit. Oh, letting go, letting go, letting go of the bullshit. I don't know if they sung it that soulful, but they were soulful as hell now. But listen, a lot of y'all really finna be letting go of the bullshit, and it's gonna be a sad day for somebody. It's gonna be a sad day for somebody, or it's gonna be a sad day for some things. This is the thing, right? A lot of you have been using adjectives and fillers. Now, an adjective and filler could be using someone, could be using something like an extra second job, or, using a hobby, overstimulating a hobby, or eating the same thing that you enjoy, or going, just whatever an adjective or filler is. I ain't got time right now to find out what your adjective and filler is. I still got some adjectives and fillers going on around here. But it's going to be a sad day for somebody or a thing, because what's happening here, as you're starting to let it go, you're growing into yourself. That's what's happening. And these adjectives and these fillers were things that you thought that you needed. These were crutches, or this was scared to be alone, never been alone before, always had something to cling on to, always had another job to jump on to while you was working that job. Like, just overthinking and overstimulated and overscared about what's gonna happen if you can't do X, Y, and Z. But the more you start to relax, the more a raft starts gently floating out on the waves of water to you. And you're going to realize that you really don't need those things. You really didn't need that person. Roommates. Some of y'all gonna be busting open a roommate door. Letting go. Letting go. Telling them that they got 30 days. You want your house back to yourself. A lover or a friend or a boyfriend that you wasn't really into when you was on a rebound, because the love of your life left you. A rebound of a girlfriend because your wife or husband left you, and you use them as an adjective or a filler. But as you start to grow into yourself, some people gonna have to go, some things gonna have to get shifted around, because now you're going to end up finding out that you macho man. I've got to be a macho man. You're going to develop another type of charisma and charm about yourself. And this is the thing here, right? When I say that somebody is going to get hurt for being used as being an adjective or filler, like they really are. And I hate to say this, as cruel as this sounds, but it's happened to me numerous times. Don't feel bad because you used somebody or you stepped on somebody to get where you need to go. Because what I'm finding out, when people were stepping on my head, using my head as a ladder and hurting me, I created the path for them to go where they needed to go. And they might not feel like that now, but they just don't know that you really doing them a favor to keep climbing up the stairways to meet who they really supposed to meet, and go be with who could really love them and who could really do for them, when all you are going to be figuring out is how to reconstruct yourself and get time back for yourself. I mean, like, it's a catch-22. We had good times, baby, but the times that we had was out of fear, was out of boredom, it was out of loneliness, it was out of being scared to be alone. But now I'm starting to grow, and I'm starting to figure out, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me, and I really didn't even need that wife now that I really didn't even need that husband now that I'm starting to figure some shit out. I don't know what was wrong with me all along. So don't be scared about using somebody. I know karma come, but it's going to be like depending on how you let them down, you know what I'm saying? Like if you let them down slowly, you know what I'm saying? And I think this will be a slowly let down for the fact that when you go to break off from them, it's really true what you're saying. Like, you're not breaking off from them because you're trying to go find somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You used them, but you didn't use them in that way. I think they can appreciate the fact when you tell the truth that you really want to be alone, and you really need to reconstruct it. You really need to get yourself together. I mean, who knows? You might go back to that person. I doubt it, but some of you could. About 3% of you could, you know. But right now, you ain't in that space right now, and you sorry that they got caught up in the crossfire. Hey, a lot of niggas stepped on my head to get the routes that they had that right now, whether that be with my sister or my best friend, my mama, my cousin, whoever. Wasn't nobody sorry about nothing. And at the time, I was sorry, and nobody ever came and apologized. But guess what? I'm so glad they did what they did. If I saw them today, I'd smack their damn face if they said they were sorry. You ain't sorry. You done something for me. You freed me because I couldn't have had a man like you. Or a woman like you. Mwah.